So that's the DVD. That's your version. That's so far. And it's quite rough and ready.
Which way
it's
do
not
you
really
put
edited.
this?
No, the other way. Other way.
This is the story of Paul Downs, a successful Midlands businessman. In February 2009, he spent a fortune hiring a fairy tale castle in Jamaica. Paul also invited 12 beautiful Ukrainian women, some of them part-time models, for an all-expenses-paid 2-week holiday. Paul's plan was that one of the women would become his wife. I hardly knew Paul at all when he asked me to come along and film, so I had no idea what to expect. But whilst I was in Jamaica, I came face to face with something amazing, something rarely captured on camera. What at first appeared to be an innocent fantasy became ever more bewildering. Although confused and disorientated at times, I was eventually able to make some sense of Paul's extraordinary mind.
It was a fantasy, and I believed every part of it. And of course, you spend ridiculous sums of money. It cost me about $250,000, the overall trip. And you think, what on earth have I done? That's one of the things that you do, is you spend every penny you can get your hands on.
Trident Castle sits like a vast wedding cake on the edge of the sea in Port Antonio, Jamaica. It's an exclusive resort rented out to the rich and famous. As well as a full domestic staff, Paul had also hired a tour guide, coaches, a photographer, and me to record the whole adventure for posterity. Paul told me that his elaborate plan to find a wife had taken several months to organise.
Ukrainian women tend to be among the world's most beautiful, and they also have great morals and family values, and that's what I wanted in a wife. So I sent out 400 flyers in Lugansk, put them in beauty salons, had them handed out at the metro stations with my profile in Russian. These ladies are the sort of finalists, so to speak, and I hate to put that in that terms, but they're my finalists because I intend to marry one of them. Very dramatic.
So what's going to happen in here, Paul?
This will be where we will have all of our meals. I will sit at the head of the table, and I will rotate the girls from oldest to youngest round me in the centre, and then you and the other people will be able to mix with them at the far end of the table. But at least it'll mean that I've given each girl equal dinner, breakfast, equal lunch, equal dinner time to convince me that they're the right one for me. And I appreciate I have to be the right one for them. I'm not proclaiming to be perfect.